What's up, you guys? After Reaction. Today I'm going to be reacting to some more Stargate SG-1. This is season 3, episode 15. How are you going? My arms are hurting. I just went to the gym yesterday. Can't really raise them above like here. No, can't do it. How you guys going? Good? That's good. Let's go over the comments. Lol, Apophis does look like the Source from Charmed with his face mask. Yeah, I know, right? What an odd choice. I suppose they probably did it here first, but still odd. First thing with 1 million, quit my job. Sorry about that. I don't know if you heard that. That was pretty loud. First thing with 1 mil, quit my job very vocally. What would you be like? Bitch, I quit because I got 1 million. Goodbye. Or would you just not even mention that you got 1 million? I don't know. Sorry. This one is always fun for me to watch. Why is that? There are likely 2 reasons Sam was out of breath when she exited the hatch. She was still recovering from the drug injection, and depending on what level she started on, she climbed an incredibly high ladder, possibly 1,000 feet or 333 meters. Probably right. She had to climb up perhaps 28 levels. Okay, in my defense, a lot of TV shows wouldn't demonstrate someone being tired after that, so that's why I just assumed. I know that it's a long way. I know that really you should be sweating by the end. But a lot of TV shows just wouldn't do that, so it was bizarre to me. I don't know. True, if you lost the person you loved, whether it's due to death or just a plain breakup, you don't move on so fast. You need time to heal. Danny Boy was shown moving on much too fast. Yeah. Actually having a Goa'uld named Seth and one called SKAARA in the same season, I can see how you got confused. No joke, you're constantly given names of new Goa'uld. It's easy to start getting them mixed up. Yeah. Especially when they're like, I don't know. I find it a little bit, I don't know if this is wrong to say, but I'm just gonna say it. I apologize if it's mean or whatever. I just find it a little bit difficult to remember names that are not, like, generic. I'm always complaining about generic names being said on TV, like, it's always really frustrating to me when a character is named John. How basic of a name. You know, it's on every TV show there's a John, you know? But, like, on the other half of that, I find it difficult to remember names unless they're told to me all the time. Like, if I wasn't told about Apophis every other episode, I wouldn't remember his name. It's an odd name. It's not used all the time. So, yeah. Yeah. That's why I just get them mixed up, probably. The first thing I do with €1 million, any person I consider close, I'd wipe away their debt. Oh. Done. No arguing about it. It happened. Then I'd buy myself my dream car, a completely black Tesla Model X, and then I'd have about 700,000 euros left. Travel to the other side of the world for some schnitzel maybe. Added after unpausing, the first thing I'd do, sit here in utter disbelief for a hot minute. Fair. So, the more I talk, the more my throat is itchy. I'm tickling my throat by talking, apparently. Weird things that happen to me. What happens on Earth stays on Earth. Ha! You're right about that, Fruits. That's Daniel's motto. Apophis on the communicator. Teal'c, this is your god Apophis. The fate of your friends will be pleasant compared to what I have in store for you. Teal'c on Teal'c's voice. Teal'c cannot come to the phone right now. Please leave a message after the beep. Beep. Apophis. Shoval. I can hear you breathing. Teal'c. Nuh-uh. I mean beep. Yeah, that did sound awful like, did sound an awful lot like Apophis just said Kentucky, didn't it? Man, if I didn't eat already today, I'd made chicken wings. Probably gonna do that tomorrow after editing this. Added now. I did. They were delicious. Also, I did something stupid with the edit. And it was funny. Yeah, Apophis's teeth do look kind of fucked, don't they? I guess there probably isn't a good dentist to be found in hell. Although, you'd think hell would be overpopulated with dentists, seeing as they torture people for a living. I don't know what dentist you've been to. Seriously, Apophis doesn't know shit about how to mess with people's minds. He asked Sam the iris code for Earth Stargate while pretending to be Jacob in the past. He's asking Jack how to contact Asgard while pretending to be Charlie. At least try to make it believable, dude. Added later. Okay, at least he pretended to be O'Neill in Daniel's mind, but my dude is a bit too smart to fall for that shit. I mean, Daniel wears glasses. Everyone who wears glasses is smart. This is a universal fact. Shit, I don't have my glasses. I am now one of the smart people. Gosh, these are really dirty. Let's see how long I can keep them on before I get annoyed. They're really dirty. They're not, just FYI, they're not real. They're fake glasses that I bought for myself to make myself more productive. I thought if I put them on, that I would feel smarter and feel more productive and actually get stuff done, like editing and stuff. Do you think that happened? Oh, you forgot, you got the fans on because it's getting hot in there, censored. And I could put a PNG on them to, what? I'm very confused. My tooth, you wuss. You just sold out the Tok'ra for some poo. Oh, okay, he lied. Good boy. Yeah, so often they just, like, tell the right thing. So I'm really glad he lied. That's right, Fruits. Apophis is gonna Assassin's Creed the shit out of SKAARA. Oh, never mind. Dude took an exploding moon to the face. Yeah. You say that Zach guns look like ducks? Alright. I know what I have to do with the edit now. Someone fires a Zat. Quack quack. Added now. Looks over the edit. Looks back at you with a grin. Yeah. Right, Fruits. That's how Lois Lane met her hubby in real life. His ship got blown up and he crash landed in Vancouver while he was filming Smallville. True story. Teal'c Probs didn't react to getting shot because he's a badass. It's just a little flesh wound. No biggie. Sam was probably just tired of climbing up a ladder 28 levels to the surface, or she saw you being out of breath in 313 and wanted to imitate you out of solidarity. could be either one. I'm gonna go with the second one. I mean, you're totally right. If Sam was under the influence of some gas, she'd have seen more weird shit outside of the base by now. That alone should tell her that she's not seeing shit. Bit of a plot hole there. Mind your step. Yeah. Don't want to fall in the plot hole. Mayborn is an idiot for instantly outing Sam. Major Davis, or more accurately, the alien pretending to be the dude coming out of the cockpit, was also a bit of an idiot. He probably pretended to be Major Davis for a bit longer and double-crossed Sam and Mayweather later. Yeah, he probably could have done that. But he didn't. He's an idiot. Tilk symbiote gets experimented on and you go, what are you doing? You try to... I don't know why I said this. Why did I say that? Sometimes shit comes out of my mouth and I'm just like, why did I say that? You try to brush... I can't even read it back. You trying to brush his teeth? Try to give him full dental? If this scene had happened just a minute earlier, I'd have spat soup all over my screen. I don't know why I talk sometimes. Normally during the edit, when someone gets hit, I'd put that shit on repeat several times. But O'Neill hitting Dr. Frasier, even though it was a bad guy pretending to be her, that's just all kinds of wrong. Yeah, I get it. Added later. Nope. Can't do Hammond bitch slapping Carter either. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Oh, word? We're calling it the duck gun now? Alright. Yeah. It's the duck gun. Look, I don't know if you have... Okay, I don't know if you have it. It's like... I'll tell you why I think it looks like a duck gun thing, okay? Okay, so... So our, like, cleaning products, right? Our cleaning products for toilets, they, like, come in shit like this. Open image in new tab. So they look like this. Do you see the resemblance? Do you see it? You understand? Like why I think it looks like a duck now? Just in case you were curious. There's your answer. True. There should be a fuck ton of guts all over the gate room, but I paused. I saw some badly done photoshopping. Really? Was it photoshopping? Okay. Well, there's that. Alright, let's get into it. Gosh. Can you see the reflection through my glasses? Look, you can see me in my glasses. Anyways. No! No. Rawr. Rawr. Oh, I forgot to turn my Shannon light on. Oh well. Too late now. Oh, this is some game quality CG. I get it. Late 90s, early 2000s. What year was this, actually? Like, I get it. This doesn't mean I'm not gonna comment on it. I kinda like to wearing the glasses. Is it annoying anyone? That was a 10 out of 10 landing. SKAARA?
Help me.
I forgot about him, to be honest. When was the last time we saw him? I think he died and then we brought him back. Maybe. Do you know how had the other day, someone commented on those videos on YouTube, like, because you know we're really far behind on YouTube, and they were like, oh, I wonder how long it's gonna take her to know that there's like lyrics to the intro sequence. And I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before. I know this by now. I did this at the end of season 1. I don't want to sing their lyrics. I like my lyrics, which is just doo-doos and la-las. It's better than there's a great big swirl. Just saying. You either agree with me or you don't.
Is it my eyes or does it ours look kind of...
It's losing integrity.
What the? I have one of those. I mean, doesn't look like one of those, but I have one of those. If I knew what they were, I'd show them off. Again.
It's Schrodinger, the cat I gave to the Tolan Nareem.
The Tolan possessed the technology to
You
walk
named
solid
your
matter.
cat Schrodinger.
Technology, which, by the way, if you all recall, they refused to share with us.
General Hammond, I'm unfamiliar
Oh.
with protocol in these matters.
Oh, are
Since
these the...
Schrodinger
Oh
said
my
no
god.
friend was coming.
I remember. Okay, hang on. No, I remember these guys. They were the ones that were in the, like, weird, like, glossy clothing in season 1. I don't remember them giving them a cat, though.
It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you too.
Wait, is that right? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm confused.
What
I
can we
need to
do
know.
for you, Nareem?
You're gonna tell me anyways, but I'm gonna
I'm here
figure
to
this
deliver a
out.
message from our highest governing body, Colonel Neal. The Tolan Curia requests the presence of you and your team for Triad.
I feel like I'm being served.
Like, they were the ones that were like, we're really advanced, but we don't want to give you anything.
It's an ancient ceremony of justice.
Right?
So it's kind of like a trial.
I'm not familiar with trial.
Trial, it's sort of like a tribunal, a place where matters of justice and law are decided.
Then yes, a triad is similar to your trial.
Who's on trial?
The decision the triad must reach is of great concern to an old friend of yours. He's an Abydonian by the name of SKAARA.
What? He's alive, he's okay, he's...
He is well, but he does need your help for Triad.
Where's this taking place?
Our destination is the new homeworld, Tolana.
What?
Yeah,
When we
Enigma.
sent you to the Nox planet, there wasn't a gate on Tolana.
The Nox and the Tolan were able to devise a way to get us there.
Very nice.
I just want people to know that it's like, it's been a while since I reacted to
Stargate.
season 1.
Yes.
And I did that in like a
Way
binge
smarter than
sequence,
we
so
are.
I watched the whole lot as like quickly as possible, and then I started releasing them, and then I started doing them weekly once season 1 was over. So there was like a giant gap between season 1 and 2. So yeah, it's been quite a while since I reacted to season that specific episode. But it was uploaded a couple weeks back, so I just reminded of it. So this is the first time that we're seeing like their world then.
What just happened?
Your weapons have been disabled.
What?
Do not worry. You may continue to carry them if you wish.
You don't think you should have told us about this before we came?
I didn't find it relevant.
We don't travel to other planets without weapons with which to defend ourselves.
May I ask what you intend to defend yourself against? The Tolan have never threatened you in any way.
That is correct, O'Neill. I do not feel the need to carry a weapon in this place.
And, sir, judging by what I've seen in the last 5 minutes, our weapons wouldn't be much of a match for their technology anyway.
No harm will come to
Use
you.
them as beating tools.
The Tolan will guarantee it.
These must be our visitors from Earth. Welcome.
Well, I guess a lot can
Chester
happen.
Tavell.
In...
This is Colonel Jack O'Neill.
It's been 2 years.
Hi.
Dr. Daniel Jackson, Major Samantha Carter.
Hello.
Dr. Daniel Jackson, and Teal'c.
We are honored that you have agreed to participate in Triad. Your seeker will decide which one of you will be Archon.
Seeker? Archon?
Lawyer.
With respect, High Chancellor, Nareem didn't really explain the triad very well. Could you please define those terms for us?
In Triad, there are 2 arguing parties, called Seekers. Triadic law requires 1 Archon who's sympathetic to each cause and 1 neutral
or
Archon.
lawyer. I could have
The
figured that out.
Archons
I mean, I
argue
did
the
figure that
dispute
out.
until a decision is reached.
So SKAARA is our...
I'm the dum-dum here, and I got that really easily.
Seeker?
Nareem will take you to him now.
You pay for what you did to my father.
It's good to see you, too.
Do you know he's alive? Okay. He can change.
Very
the-
happy to see you, all of you.
What's the deal?
The Tolan designed the device worn about his chest. It suppresses the Goa'uld's ability to silence his host. The
Ooh, that would
Goa'uld
be
and
useful.
host are free to speak at will. The device cannot be removed as long as Chlorel and SKAARA are our guests. The indicator on the front prevents one from pretending to be the other. Red indicates it is Chlorel who speaks, blue, SKAARA.
Nice device.
Can we have
Like
one?
a dozen.
Yeah.
As you may recall from our last encounter, it is forbidden for the Tolan to give our technology to any culture less advanced than our own.
Still got that arrogance.
But I
progress.
mean, that's so helpful.
It
That's
is,
legitimately really helpful.
Are you not happy to see me?
Yeah. It's good to see you.
When our sentries reached the crashed vessel, SKAARA asked us to free him of his Goa'uld, but the Goa'uld refuses. Therefore, under Tolan law, we have no choice but to hear both arguments before acting.
And Chlorel's
Archon.
Archon is who?
Am I supposed to recognize who that is?
My Lord Sapakna, we are honored that you have agreed to participate in Triad.
Duty
Why did
easy
it play
dispersed
music
of
like
Pharaoh's
that? That I was
motherships.
supposed to know who it is. Am I supposed to know who that is?
We would speak in private.
As you wish.
So, when you were trying to get us to come here and then disarmed us, you didn't feel it appropriate to mention the fact that a freaking Goa'uld was going to be here? Not to mention his associates?
They are as unarmed as you.
You sure of that?
Our technology detects and disables any form of weaponry.
You said there was a third neutral Archon. That's Tolan?
No. We have asked our friends to send
This is
someone
first episode,
capable of
so I've
remaining
never heard of
neutral.
him.
I believe you have met.
Hey! The Nox! It's about time.
It is good to see you once again, friends.
Well, this just became a piece of cake, a walk in the park, a day at the beach.
Accident waiting for a place to happen.
Mr. Negative. Yes.
Sir, what makes you so confident?
Because Laya is a fair and insightful person who will vote our way. Besides, she likes
Not
us.
necessarily.
Laya likes everyone. That's the Nox way.
The Nox are not at conflict with the Goa'uld. You may recall they saved Apophis when you attempted to eliminate him.
So, what do we have on this fine Goa'uld fella?
Zapakna was one of Apophis's most loyal underlords.
Well, I don't believe for a second he's come to talk Chlorel out of here.
They're ready for you.
The name Chlorel just like sounds like, I don't know, some kind of
Carter, you and Teal keep
hand
an eye on some of these kids.
sanitizer.
Yes, sir.
See what they're up to.
This dispute involves two sentient beings who inhabit the same body.
Yeah,
Both
one was
have
forcefully
requested sole
placed
use
there.
of the body. Therefore, we must establish right of priority over the body to whom
The
does it
person
belong.
that it belonged to
Ostensibly
is the
one to
person.
whom it was born.
Your Eminence, I must request that the human contingent follow decorum appropriate to such an auspicious body as this one.
I agree. The Archons will refrain from questions or comments until their side is acknowledged. At this time, I recognize Lord Sapakna and Chlorel.
Tell me, do the people of Abydos hunt?
Yes.
Do they also use animals as beasts of burden for food, for clothing?
Yes.
Do you also eat the flesh of humans?
No! Never!
Then you make judgment that animals are of lesser value than humans.
We care for our animals. We worship them. We thank them for the gifts they give us.
Yes, but you keep them to do your will, and you kill them to survive.
When we have the need.
As we do with humans, when we have the need. If a human has the right to take an animal's body and do with it as he pleases, because he is a superior being, then so does a Goa'uld. And by that argument
What makes you
alone,
superior?
the Goa'uld has priority, and the host belongs to Chlorel.
SKAARA, you once told me you'd rather die than live another day as a Goa'uld. Why?
What I suffer each day is worse than death.
For example.
I remember the demon stretching out my hand to kill Tanya, the husband of my sister. There was nothing I could do to stop it.
He got better. But, yeah.
And I have seen many more, far worse atrocities than this.
I demand that the humans stay on topic.
It is on topic. You just want to avoid talking about all the nasty stuff he's witnessed.
The host witnesses nothing, since nothing of the host survives.
I mean, he's demonstrating that it's here. What are you talking about?
Nareem, I asked you to meet me because I need your help.
Samantha, I have missed you.
What's happened to me since I last saw you?
There is another.
No, not in the way that you mean. I was blended with a Tok'ra, and she died to save my life, but I still have her memories and her feelings.
And she is part of you?
Yes. I can't have a relationship with anyone until I'm absolutely sure whose feelings I'm feeling. Do you understand?
I don't even remember her being into him, but okay.
Wise, Samantha. May I ask then why you summoned me?
Teal'c and I have been following the Jaffa that came with the Goa'uld contingent.
Samantha, why would you do such a thing? I was sure your people were more diplomatic than that.
We did it out of concern for your people. We think the Goa'uld are using the Triad to buy time so that they can prepare for an attack on T'Lana.
Why do you think that?
Because we saw them tampering with your weapons.
That would be impossible. The weapons are made of an impenetrable alloy and protected by security codes.
Nareem, they were doing something to...
We asked Lord Sapakna about your accusation. He denied it, and he was quite offended.
Well, that's a shocker. I hope you didn't take his word for it.
Our experts have been unable to find any form of tampering on any of the cannons.
Carter?
Maybe they were painting them, sir.
I see no paint.
Sorry, it's an Earth military expression. It means marking them as targets.
Nor do I see any markings.
Well, there are ways that they can target the weapons without actually leaving a mark.
If so, the instant one of these cannons is attacked, the rest will automatically locate the position of the attacker and destroy it.
Unless they're all taken out simultaneously.
If that were possible, why then did the Goa'uld Harur not do so when he pursued Chlorel?
Well, maybe because he didn't have a contingent on the planet's surface targeting the weapons in advance.
He didn't do it because it is impossible. It would take but one of these devices
Very,
to protect this planet from a Goa'uld mothership.
arrogant about
many
it.
more than that. Our technology is superior in every way to theirs and to yours.
My, aren't we cocky?
Now, you will return to Triad in the morning.
You guys are
and you will
dumb.
not mention this matter any further.
Just let them snoop. Who cares? I mean, if they find something, then they find something. If they don't, then what's the worst that happens?
Just stay away from Zippy and his gaggle of ghouls, okay?
I apologize for my tardiness.
We will resume. Lord Sapakna has asked us to reconvene early because he wishes to make a challenge.
Tolan law does not provide for a penalty of death. Is that correct?
It is.
Then I wish to point out the futility of this triad. A Goa'uld needs a host to survive. This is a biological fact beyond our control. If you award priority to SKAARA, then it is as a death sentence for Chlorel.
Of course, if you flip that around, you got SKAARA on death row.
Yes. But as you proved earlier in Triad, the host survives.
Yeah.
We concede this point. Therefore, if you award priority to Chlorel, both host and symbiote live.
Yeah. One lives freely, the other lives as a slave.
We would put forth that life as a slave is not life at all.
And if you want to save both lives, give us SKAARA, and you take Chlorel. Tok'ra can put him in another host for all I care.
Who, Colonel? Perhaps you would volunteer?
No.
Perhaps you could find someone who would choose to be a host.
Nareem, what is the meaning of this?
Your Eminence, please adjust your viewer to the orbital observatory.
A Goa'uld mothership?
Yes, it approaches T'Lana.
Explain.
My vessel comes in anticipation of our victory in Triad. It is merely coming to take us along.
Let's just take a Stargate like the rest of us.
Not that it is of your concern, but there is no Shapa Eye where we are going.
Well, then gate to where there is one and get picked up.
Your Eminence, if our intentions were hostile, we would have attacked already.
Even so, your ship's arrival is premature and in violation of Tolan space. I must warn you that if your ship moves any closer before the conclusion of Triad, our automated defense system will destroy it.
The Goa'uld rest our case, and we are prepared to vote. Therefore, Triad is over.
Triad is over when all parties agree, Lord Sapakna. Do the human Archons have any further arguments?
Nope. The Goa'uld made our case for us quite nicely.
Nox?
I would
Archon?
still.
Yes.
Human Archons, may we hear your vote?
We find in favor of SKAARA.
I mean, obviously.
Goa'uld Archon.
In favor of Chlorel.
He's got such a snide face.
Nox, Archon.
It works.
After careful consideration, I believe that both Chlorel and SKAARA have the right to live. But living as a host with no will of one's own is not life. Therefore, only one may remain in the body. To that end, I award priority to the original owner of the body, SKAARA.
Yes. Now get that mothership out of here.
We will summon the Tok'ra to come to Tolana to assist in the removal of the Goa'uld Chlorel.
SKAARA, you have priority control until the Goa'uld is removed. Prepare yourself. The Tok'ra will arrive as soon as possible.
Thank you.
Talk. Rinakatak.
Hey!
So that was quick.
Nice. Let's go.
Okay, we're almost at the end of the episode. We have some twist coming.
I must inform Travell.
Zapakna has escaped to the Stargate.
Well, that's the least of our problems.
Why would you let him do that?
Where have you been?
I must inform you, Neil, that I have disregarded your orders concerning the Goa'uld.
Please explain. So what's going on here?
I have requested Laya's assistance.
You hid one of them.
That is correct. Travell explained it would take but one of these to destroy a Goa'uld mothership.
But if they had locked onto it already,
Should
like
have
if they
already
had
fired.
painted it or whatever.
Well, it hasn't. Let's take cover, huh?
You were watching. Oh, okay. The Nox
Very
coming
nice.
in clutch.
You disregarded my warnings.
Yep.
Mine too. Well done.
If you were my subject, I would be forced to discipline you. However, you are not one of my subjects.
It could not have been done without the assistance of Laya.
I thought the Nox were pacifists.
I only hid the weapon. I did not fire it.
Pretty fine line you didn't cross.
Yes, it is.
So, we basically saved your whole planet, right?
Yes.
Are you therefore indebted to us in any modest way?
Like maybe we can get
I
one of those
suppose
things.
that is the case.
So how about giving us the plans to build one of those ion cannons?
You have been told our policy. That has not changed.
The Tok'ra completed the procedure.
Yeah?
What will become of Chlorel?
He will be sent to a Goa'uld world.
To hell with him.
One
What
here.
about- Much better.
I feel like you should be able to walk around immediately after, but Alrighty-o. Well, that was Stargate SG-1 Season 3, Episode 15. I think that it wrapped up a bit too quickly. Again, it's just the problem with, you know, episodes being episodic, and we've talked about this before, and it being like 44 minutes. Like, we need to wrap up the story at some point in the episode before the episode ends. But sometimes it feels like it's too fast. Like, they hid one of the things and that's all you needed to get rid of a ship. Like, I think it was just a bit too quick. But otherwise, it was pretty fun. I enjoyed seeing SKAARA back, and now he's got control of his body, so that's great. I don't really know how he survived, but again, quick wrap up to the episode. And now the Tolans are in debt to SGC, so maybe we'll call it in that at some point. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.
SKAARA.